You know, they passed out tissues tonight, you know, because the show, you know, it makes everyone cry. I'm curious, what does everyone think about the fact that the show is so associated with crying?
I was saying this outside, I think that Parenthood is a good test to see if you're emotionally okay. If you tune into the show Parenthood, you don't laugh a little bit and cry a little bit, you might be a sociopath. And you should seek some professional help. So I think that everybody in America should watch Parenthood. It's a sort of litmus test to see if they're emotionally okay.
I must say it's predominantly grown men that tell me that they cry, though. Yeah. Which is really cool because I don't know if they're making an admission or if they're really proud of it, but consistently, you know, like 80% of the people that make a point of saying I cry every episode are
I think there's a lot of men out there who are trying to show them you're sensitive. That they're sensitive.
Yeah, because the men I meet go, hey man, my wife loves your show. Oh, you don't? Whatever, I catch it occasionally.
And Jason, do you set out to sort of make sure every episode has that moment? It's like you finish a script and like, this isn't gonna have him crying, let's go to a rewrite.
You know, at this point, it's just, it's taken on a life of its own. We cry in the writer's room, I go to the editing room, I'm crying there. This is great. You know, I don't know what's going on.
I heard there's a drinking game. Am I on?
Yep.
Oh. There's a drinking game, and I started to play it. It's fun. You like take a Schlitz or whatever you drink, a Miller.
But is it for how many times a character on the show cries, or for how many times you cry watching it?
Every time you cry, we should play.
That would be fun.
All right, every time you cry, it couldn't be maybe not even an emotional scene. You chug your beer. It's like quarters.
We cry a lot though. I mean, I would say too, like there are times when a scene is not even written as being emotional, but like there's stuff that I do with like Lauren or Miles or Craig, like anybody that the second I see a gleam of emotion in their eye, I'm just like, oh my God, like it just like comes out because like I love these people so much and I love everything that we're doing, and it's just like sometimes you just go there naturally just because you love them so much. It's the worst. It's the worst.
I think that's such a good point, because I feel that there's something about it, like, yes, and with the writers, we're telling stories that we feel are emotional, but there's something about the chemistry and sometimes just literally putting two characters together in a situation. There was this scene between Dax and Erika this year when Erika got upset at the dinner table. Dax calls her out, and that is a scene that affected me in a way that I can't even describe logically why. It was just such an incredibly moving moment, and it was, you know, that moment was just so real, and there's so many of those examples of that where it's just there's a chemistry, and it's because of, you know, I think from the viewer's point of view, we know these characters so well, we're so intimate with them that moments that otherwise might not have been so loaded become very loaded.
Yeah, the relationship is just so real that, theoretically, working your way through a situation is one thing, but really being there and having to go through it with these people, whether you're in the scene or not,
But again, it was said earlier that that even when it's hard or it's fun, it's all fun. And for Erika and I, we don't have any real events in our life which would call for me to nurture her that way. And I hope we get there, but so to have this moment where I saw her crying in real life, and then my heart was just breaking, and then we were really hugging, and it was very much like we were having this moment that we can't have in real life.
So I should adopt a kid or something, something that I'm having a rough time with. Okay, I'll come to you when I
bring a hoodlum into your house.